Apologies everybody that for the live that just cut off. We was just playing Ace Apollo, man, and this record that he just gave us, Everybody Can't Go. This is a really good record. Um, I want people to realize like this is really a good record. So I want to make sure that to me it had a really good beat, and then it had like a really good cadence in terms of the subject matter and the way that he was putting together the rhymes and the story of this record. So for me, it definitely was working the way it needed to work. Hold on one second. Yeah, so let me see, make sure people are back in. Yeah, I had to just look like something happened with the stream, so I had to just kind of come out of it and go back into it, Ashton. But hopefully Ace can come back in, and when he comes back in, we'll give him some more feedback on that record. That record was definitely dope. I'm gonna move forward on this one. I got a few more joints in here. This joint is called "Thinking About Myself." Thinking to myself. What's that? What's this called? I-10 Slim. Yo, Coach J, man, thank you for your gift, bro.
Now I'm getting high, trying to stay above my feelings. Thinking to myself like, will I ever see a million? Smoking on the stove, they got me rapping on the ceiling. I just popped another pill, got me rolling, popping wheels. Thinking to myself like, God damn, I hope they feel me. Sipping on the slicker, got me faded, acting silly. Tell them do not cross the line and activate the killer in me. Praying to the Lord at night like, can you please forgive me? When I wake up in the morning, and I'm straight back to the ceiling. Tell them, hold on, wait a minute. Think that I forgot to mention, I ain't bitching about my losses, cause if I throw back to winning, there goes baby entertainment, my whole life independent. Put them texts up on my face to match the letters in my penny. Nickname my chocolate crevice, cause it rock out just like Lenny. I got one up in the basic, that bitch strapped in like a midget. Put the double jumps up on it, I just bought the bitch a ticket. Probably got another one loaded, tucked up in my denim. I done been across the US though, tucked up in my finna. Damn, I could've got popped, that would've been a long shit. Couldn't know I'm no pretender, good guy, I'm still a menace.
Hold on.
So that DJ Chopper, like I see you, boy.
Now I'm getting high, trying to stay above my feelings. Thinking to myself like, will I ever see a million? Smoking on the stove, they got me rapping on the ceiling. I just popped another pill, got me rolling, popping wheels. Thinking to myself like, God damn, I hope they feel me. Sipping on the slicker, got me faded, acting silly. Tell them do not cross the line and activate the killer in me. Praying to the Lord at night like, can you please forgive me? When I wake up in the morning, and I'm straight back to the ceiling.
Yo, I know y'all can't see his video. Yeah, this video is it's a little racy over here, bro. But you know what I'm saying? It shot well. I'm gonna give you that. So listen, I like this joint, right? And let me tell you why I like this joint. The joint. Remember, he got the if for those who are not, the ears are not really trained on it, he got the Biggie R. Kelly in the back, kind of that sample moving in the background, Biggie R. Kelly. And to me, that's a dope flip, right? So that's a dope flip. I think you're good with that joint in the hook. Honestly, it's this look. It might be a little short for me, and I think it could be a little bit louder. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying? I think you got a good flow on this, man. A good cadence on this, man. I think you're kind of doing your thing. I think you found a pocket on this. What has the response been, man? Look, what's been the response on this? And whatever your response has been, man, make sure you're just doubling down on this. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's really the main thing, is making sure that you can um, find your people, and then once you find your people, man, you can just kind of keep giving them what they need. You know what I mean? And this is not bad for your first mixed master, bro. If this is your first one, you're gonna definitely, you got room to grow. So that means that you're putting yourself in the loop and making it go. You know what I mean? I got a joint here called Older by Poise.
Legends. Legends. 30 years in the making, and oh so a little older than the spot that kept this cold one from getting colder. From the eyes of a child to the wise of the owl, though I survive, I find it hard to see the need to smile. I often wonder, when it's time to leave this body, will I just be another number? I came from nada, maintain the physical, from my toes to medulla oblongata. Didn't ask for much, did to have peace of mind and the strength to protect fam from the evil ways of mankind. Sure, nobody's perfect, but acceptance of your flaws pulls the mask until it falls off. I'm older now, my time has a higher value, can never be replaced by the frozen like a statue. So when you speak to your elder, recognize and keep the block together like a welder.
We are the gifts life gives. We are the timepiece that lives live.
So search, we call it church.
We are the gifts life gives. We are the timepiece that lives live.
So search, we call it church.
When I was a child, I moved as a child. Now that I'm older, I move older. My spirit's a new soul. Hyde Park Elementary, I couldn't afford clothes unless they were hand-me-downs. Out of style riddle with holes, self-esteem exposed. In a world of kids' laughter, raised by fairy tales with no happy and ever after. The master will appear only when you're ready. The compass of your journey must be true, remain steady the course. Divorce yourself from what don't make you grow. It doesn't matter if it's family that's moving way too slow. My path is set, golden child, got that glow. Yeah, we G's but still smashing, 'cause we got that flow. I'm bolder now, and now it's time to let cats know we started this ish. Respect the game or let it go. Evolution's the key to life. Evolve stronger, a slave to my past I was once, but no longer. We are the gifts life gives. We are the timepiece that lives live.
So search, we call it church.
We are the gifts life gives. We are the timepiece that lives live.
So search, we call it church.
They say time is of the essence and our presence is a present. 40 plus years and I count them as a blessing. Bounce out the way to escape from the pressure. Reflect on my past, acknowledge all my efforts. At peace with my mortality, no one lives forever. Yeah, I'm getting older, but I'm only getting better. So many die young, they say the good don't last. It ain't easy getting old, watching your loved ones pass. Fear losing dad, but son died first. So we all gotta ride in that big black hearse. They say the truth hurts, this the gift life give. You gon' die if you live, it is what it is. So search and respect Mother Earth. We walk on the ashes of those that came first. So getting older is just a part of the plan, and fearing the unknown is just a part of a man.
We are the gifts life gives. We are the timepiece that lives live.
So search, we call it church.
We are the gifts life gives. We are the timepiece that lives live.
So search, we call it church.
That joint was all right too, man. That joint is called Getting Older, man. You got that message in there, man. Let people know how you're getting older.
I don't know what it is. You got to tell me what it is.
That's not what we're playing next. I'm sorry. Yeah, that joint was tight, man. Where y'all from on this one? The Tacticians. Yeah, definitely real life music, man. Like, and look, this is from what I'm seeing, they got a video for it and everything. Their video was shot pretty clean. To me, it definitely has the sound that it needs to have in terms of like, it's mixed well. The music is good. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the only thing you got to do with this now is you got to basically, like I've been saying all night, repurpose, find that audience. You know what I'm saying? Find who gonna rock with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing here. Like, you know, the days of like yo, that's it. This is this, and this record is this, and this is that. Listen, everybody is into what everybody is into. Some people like Griselda, some people like Mobb Deep, some people like Young Thug, you know what I'm saying? NBA Young Boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are into what they're into. So the key here is to use the socials to find who's into you. You know what I mean? So I like the record for what it is. For me, I probably would like it to be slightly shorter, right? I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but most of the records that we've been listening to tonight have not been over 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I don't know if you guys are realizing that, right? So that's telling you something about as far as attention, right? People are being very intentional about making these records very short, under 3 minutes. And a 3-minute record used to be considered long. East Oakland, the California feel. And I was listening to that, and I'm like, it kind of felt like a little bit like felt like the Souls of Mischief a little bit out there, you know what I mean? It kind of felt like that for me. Coach J, thanks for the gift. D, thanks for the gift. We're going to go to another joint from Newton. Self-titled Newton. He got the this album cover is crazy.
Life keeps going, you better keep up. And if your heart's heavy, you better go get your strength up. My daddy told me don't stop working and roll your sleeves up. And when you need some water, go open the book and drink up the Reaper. Believe it, I'm a legend like League of, and stacking up my cream like Kiefer. Eyes wide open, I'm looking for a woman that's a believer. Cause my first wife left, but my second one, I'm a keeper. Go. I'm sowing till I'm reaping. The stars in the sky, they want me to get to sleeping. Another long night, I'll never give up on dreaming. But I gave up on the drinking and partying on the weekend. I've been thinking, let's drop a single to get the people moving. And when they hear the album, boy, I promise they gon' lose it. Cause Newton is on another level, get used to it. Newton is on another level, get you used to it. This is it or nothing. I'm rapping in my bedroom, balling on a budget. I feel it in my stomach cause my life is redundant. If every day goes and I don't turn into something, listen to me, I've been working harder than you'd ever know. But now I know that if I fall and hit the ground and he gon' lift me off the floor, I said it's Newton, the alias if you ain't know before. There's a first time for everything, that's for sure.
My head is losing balance on the tightrope. If I fall, they gon' label me a psycho.
Chained to their approval, slain by their rejection. Yeah. If you're chained by their approval, you'll be slain by their rejection, boy. I do my will at leisure, but when it comes to his, I do it first. I'm a believer in doing what he says and then doing what I want. Give a fuck about the money, I found my wealth in the one. I was 12 when I decided that I wanted to rap. I remember telling my dad, he said you ain't gon' do that. And in fact, you better pack up your bags, cause boy, you going to school and damn it, you better grab. I'll pass, I'm built for something different, cause I've been in my bag. And no, I ain't talking finny, depending on how you see it. I'm independent and pushing my limit, yet I'm dependent on the spirit. I feel it, now there ain't no way you can stop me. This shit is gonna probably send me to the moon. We taking off like a rocket, in the pocket I'm a prophet. We going off till they put me in a coffin. Yeah, I'm locked in. If you really want it, go and get it. Like
Chained to their approval, slain by their rejection.
Way harder than ever, sun is in the sky, I'm flourishing in the weather. Watch a brother fly, I'll do it without a feather. I hope it's you and I, but if it's not, it's whatever. My endeavors are infinite. Crack open my Bible, then I sit with it. My father made me dope, I ain't worried about competition. Every cell inside my body is dripping on exhibition. My soul is on display, so just take a moment and listen, then envision. I'm taking the plunge, I'm Wim Hof, boy, I'm sending it. This right here is my send-off, I'm magnificent. Should I be someone other than me? Hell no. You got a problem with it, you can go and tell God.
That boy said he taking the plunge like Wim Hof. Listen, brother. You nice. You're nice, bro. This is another one. This is Newton, man. Newton, you're gonna have to tap in. I want to know who's producing this. I definitely want to hear that. I want to know who's producing this. This is bullets in the chamber, bro. So I don't know why you're not promoting this. I don't know what you're waiting on. I don't know. You may be looking for an epiphany. Maybe this is a sign from God right now. But you got to get this stuff out, bro. It will resonate, and it will resonate probably immediately. I like the. All right, because I like where the music is at. I like the musical switch ups for the engagement. I like where your mix is at in terms of your music, in terms of your vocals. I like where your vocal cadence is, your control, your lyricism. You know, to me, it's ready to go, bro. Just put the bullets in the gun and start shooting, bro. Richie Mays, man, look, man, the talent is out here, bro. The talent is out here, man. Listen, the talent is out here. You know what I'm saying? And with us doing this tonight, yeah, I got some more ideas. I got some more ideas, man. Newton, I need you to tap in with us though. Yeah, that momentum is coming out, man. Kilcion, man, and Lethal just hopping out. I'm about to jump into this. I got a few more joints before I get up out of here. What is it, SoundCloud? Why is John trying to make me sign into SoundCloud, man? I don't want to sign into no SoundCloud, bro. Hopping out with Lethal. listen. Guys are getting real creative with these switch ups and changing of the beats in the middle of the beats. You guys do know that you guys are basically putting two records into one, right? In the business of me being a music producer, like, you know, if I'm gonna make a switch up in the beat, I got to get paid twice, right? But I'm gonna leave that where that is. Listen, with this particular record, man, I wish that the lyrics would have started sooner. Again, you know, that's the same critique that I have for a lot of folks, is that the beat is riding too long before somebody actually comes in and starts with their vocals. I think that's the main thing. Also, I think the vocals are a little bit low, in terms of where the beat is. I think that can come up a little bit more. I think as far as his lyrical cadence, his hooks, etc., I think those things are on point. I just think, like, from a technical standpoint, I just think that the vocals could be a little bit louder. Musically, I think that beat banging. You know, for trap, you know how trap music gonna go. That's a banger, man. So, you know what I'm saying. 808 sounded like I had a sound. The switch up sounding good. The musical switch ups is good. You know, the differences between the hooks and the verses are good. So, you know, just trying to, that's a winner. I just closed it. Hold on, let me see if I could. Let me see what time it is right now, cause I got a few more joints. Yeah, we just closed it off. But I'm gonna set up some more time so we can get back into it a little bit more. But I just closed it off. I think we've already been streaming for what? How long we been on now? We've been on for almost over 90 minutes. We're going close to 2 hours, so you know we've already listened to about what's that? This is gonna be song number 14, and I got a few more left in the queue. So
Big Riz, stop playing with them.
This is Millie on the Wrist by Big Riz. Big Riz. Yo, Rick, that you?
Big Riz on the track. Big Riz.
Riz. Yo, Riz. First, I want to give a big shout out to Big Riz, because let me tell you something. He is on here on the lives, doing the live streams every day, cooking up. I'm seeing him cooking up. You know what I'm saying? So I want to salute him for doing that. I want to, he's been in the lives with us, and we've been, with the music production live streams. He put his setup together. He's been going ham all night. Now, the feedback that I'm going to give you on this one is this. Remember how we got to do this thing, man. We got to make sure that we're segmenting and sequencing these songs into song mode, right? Remember, we're producers. Sometimes we want to do, we want the beat to continue to switch up and do different type of things. Remember, less is more. We want to try to get the artist to understand our cadence, right? We want to start with a small intro, probably going to the verse, probably going to the hook. But then we want to make sure that we're showing a cadence of hooks, verse, hook, verse, breakdown, maybe one or two of that, and then, get out of here. This is showing up a little bit over 5 minutes. That's a no bueno in this day and age. To have anything at 5 minutes at all is no bueno. Outside of the length and outside of maybe the sequence situation, I think that what you did in terms of using the samples, putting those together, layering your string stuff, I think all that stuff is straight, man. Just pay attention a little bit to your levels, make sure that we're leveling things off a little bit more, and just continue to tweak your sounds and picking your kicks and your snares and determining, okay, if this is going to be the sound that I'm going to run with, let's go make sure that we're going to ride with that and make it do what it do. But shout out to Big Riz. Shout out to Big Riz, man. Shout out to Big Riz. That's Millie on the wrist. Big Riz. Shout out Rick X. Man, we got so much to do, fellas. Listen, we got a lot to do, fellas. We got a lot to do, man. The next one I got is On the Incline. This is JD Flow. JD Flow, On the Incline. Let's see what this sound like. Yeah, the submissions is closed, man. We getting ready to tie it up. We getting ready to push into 2 hours. So I'm getting ready to tie it up, and then I'm gonna have to create another time where we can go do the submissions and we can do the reviews. This is my first time doing this. Just based off of this response that we having right now is basically showing me that we got to do more of it. Listen, if it's something that people will want to do, I'm here to do that. For me to help, for people who've been following us on the live stream, people who've been following us on YouTube, that the reality of it is that we like to try to get people to help and try to get people to feedback and try to get people where they got to go with this game. This music game is tough, man, and especially hard to navigate if you don't have somebody that's been in it and has some real experience. So we're going to listen to this joint real quick. This is On the Incline, JD Flow. It's on Bandcamp. Boom bap.
This is it, it's alive, no job, just arrived off the press of the mind. JD Flow, Buddy Ross, opening the paradox, long like the thunder song without the rain. This the lightning contained from the source of the heart, which was lost in the change and deranged by the pain. The life still remains, the staircase that never ends, two wings that never meet till they hit the bird's back, landing like a royal flush. Type nice dinner, foiled duck never touched. I'm roasting up a phoenix bird, hotter than my meaning burns. Yet still my hunger yearns for hip hop that never turns. Ages but worldly ways. Guess I'm caught in a dream that I won't leave for days. That's how my song plays out in the mind state. A brighter form of primate, playing with the mic device, trying to get my world right. It's not about the cash, it's not about the ride. It's all about the beats and all about the rhyme. Bringing it back one time for the mind. It's JD Flow and Buddy Ross on the incline. It's not about the cash, it's not about the ride. It's all about the beats bringing it back. One time for the mind. It's JD Flow and Buddy Ross on the incline. Kick it up a notch and let the whirlwind set us free. Destiny so heavenly, collabing for the lovely. Art form that's wasted on bunk songs with no thrill and old bongs. Resonate throughout the empire till we set it straight. Never take the whole game, perpetuate the old saying that's ill, that's real, true story. Mike Orgy so gory, could've made a dope porny. Sold plenty copies and boned many hotties. Reality though, sorta corny like a Hammer story. Closet full of big pants, old raps and no glory. That's the habitat when rapping for the master cash. I'm shooting for the road long, grow old with cold songs. Each wrinkle tell a story of the hard life lived, leaving fakes feeling lifeless, reaching mic levels and making time priceless. That's what the aim is, preserve the ancient language. It's not about the cash, it's not about the ride. It's all about the beats and all about the rhyme. Bringing it back, one time for the mind. It's JD Flow and Buddy Ross on the incline. It's not about the cash, it's not about the ride. It's all about the beats and all about the rhyme. Bringing it back, one time for the mind. It's JD Flow and Buddy Ross on the incline.
Boom bap hip hop, man. My issue with this record, and I feel like the beat and the rhyme they're fighting with each other a little bit. I feel like parts of the beat might be too loud for it makes it hard for us to listen to the overall song in itself. I feel like you got a dope beat, and I feel like what you're spitting is going to be what it's going to be. I just feel like we have to kind of just make sure that we can get that music, because it has a different kind of, it has a different level of sonics and elements in it, right? So it's gonna create this thing where if it's not mixed properly, it's gonna sound like we're fighting with it. So what I would suggest is just trying to see if we can get that music leveled out, and then also see if we can get your vocals to kind of sit a little bit on top of it so that we can hear you a little bit more clear on that. You know what I'm saying? I think you got something on that. Again, this is a boom bap feel, man. And again, in this game, remember where we are now. We're in 2025 going into 2026. Right? We want to make sure that we're using socials to find who's rocking with us for what we're trying to deliver, right? Because if you notice, there's a large void in music right now, and there's so many different levels for way that people can get this stuff done, and making sure that people can really like what you get into what you're doing. But JD Flow, that's my feedback for that, man. Thank you for submitting on that. I got this joint from Smooth called Soul Searching. Smooth, you still in the building? I hope you're still in the building.
Smooth back in this bitch. To come back here. Yeah. ASTTY. What?
Went soul searching, stepped in my purpose. Got replenished my strength and hold, now I'm back on the throne. The golden child just dropped and they ooh in the eye. Cause it's that little nigga Smooth, he get it alive. This nigga lyrics like fire, shit'll burn up your riser. Don't believe it's in one of them rap niggas I trick. The way he rhyming, sound like the 83 hoes. 183 knives, the hate don't get a reply. I search far and wide, this the shit that I find. You most of these niggas fake thugs, the snake in disguise. It ain't shocking at all, ain't even surprised. I thought my timing was wrong, but shit, I'm right on time, man. Business people in the Bible, shit perfectly aligned. We the ones that God spoke about, beg me to do for his eyes. You ain't gotta go that deep in the scripture. Pastor Sewer dipped me in water, that was for cleansing. I pray for my niggas when gone crack and sit on the liquor. Miss Brown say finish what you started, it's a must I continue. Cousin just hit me on Insta, say I love your songs, you a dog, please keep going. I got back in the kitchen, free my dog, MJ, from behind them fences. I felt they could've avoided this shit, but I kinda get it some days. I just sit back and I think about your little one, teaching my kids it ain't what you do, it's all about principles. Stand on your name, talk your shit, don't let them belittle you. Your mama gon' teach you some things, the rest fall on me. Whenever y'all need some guidance, y'all can call on me. Sincerely, Dad, be breaking generation curses. Why they chip the nose on artifacts? Spit the bell on the churches, this is spiritual. I can knock the spell off my purses.
Real life. They say when I go talk about this knowledge, should I go a little deeper than usual? So I'ma leave it out this time. But I do wanna leave you with one little message, you heard me? No matter the circumstances, nor the consequences, what I want you to do is always stay true to yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
You're gonna grind out to the deep now. Yo, Smooth, man, that was dope, man. That was dope, bro. Like that was dope, man. Like beat was exactly where it needed to be. It has a lot of melodics in that. Got a dope rhythm, got a dope tempo on that. You know what I'm saying? And what you're spitting on that is dope as well. You right in the pocket, you mix it right where it needs to be. You know what I'm saying? Like that's another one that's ready to go too. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta get them visuals together. Where you from, bro? Make sure y'all tap in. For those folks who's in the live, man, make sure y'all tapping in now. Make sure you tapping in, man. This is a network game, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tapped in, man. Everybody need to be tapped in, man. This is a network, man. And that's another thing, too, as we're building this community out, because that's the main objective, is to build a community. And then if you got a community of folks that's rocking with y'all music, man, it helps to get us off the ground faster, because now we got that algorithmic push in the beginning, right? Because if the community is behind it, say we got a community of 10,000. We got a community of 10,000, and we like, yo, this, you know, we having the feedback sessions, we doing what we doing, and people listen to whatever. And we be like, yo, everybody can just take that, add that to their playlist. You know what kind of boost that does? You know, just from the way that the algorithm sees this many people from this many places, adding it to their playlist, saving it or whatever, and then, you know, all at one time, like that triggers that thing to make it go and make it move. So, you know, it's a part of it is finding fans, another part of it is finding a community, part of it is finding like-minded people that's going to listen and enjoy your music. You know, people that's trying to do the same thing like you're trying to do. Because people might look at it as a competition, but it's really not a competition, man. But yo, that's dope, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you for submitting that, man. Make sure we tap in. This is past tense. KTO. I hope you're still in the building. The submissions is closed for tonight. I got one more.
I wanna go back in the past, sis. Come on, babe, let's go. She wanna come back in a Rolls Royce, she wanna own this hoe. I wanna get high as hell, I ain't young phase up. I don't wanna slip no lean, everybody just knows the drugs, the money, the fees, wanna fuck with me.
KTL, you still here? KTL, you still in the building? Before I start giving my feedback, you know, people submit their records and they be out. Yo, because the funny thing about this record is that he talking about the substances, but he's like, yo, people don't want to rock with him no more because he ain't on it. And I kind of like that message. I really do. I like that message. My one critique, I think it's a dope. I think the beat is, you know, the beat is dope. You know what I mean? I think his vocal tone and his vocal cadence is unique. But it's unique, but it sounds familiar, but it's still kind of unique. Like that's what I'm pulling from it. What I would probably suggest is just making sure that we're a little bit more on the beat, right? A little bit more, because he can still do that flow, but he just got to make sure he catch it a little bit better. If he catch it a little bit better, that's out of here. You know what I'm saying? I got one more joint for tonight, and then be out of here. And Smoke, my man Smoke is dropping a joint on us. Smoke, you still in the building? Yo, everybody, I was listening to Everybody Who Can't Go. As a matter of fact, I got to give you the feedback on that, man, because it had crashed when I was talking, man. That Everybody Can't Go was fire, bro. Like, the whole live was like, yo, that joint is fire. That joint was ready to go, bro. Like, that was, you know what I'm saying? I was hoping that you had came back into the live, Ace, because that joint was just, the hook was dope, the beat was dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that joint was ready to go, man. I guess the question for you, man, is like, what you trying to do with that? You know what I'm saying? Because it looked like it's been out for a little while. Has it been moving? What's the response on that? That definitely, that Everybody Can't Go. That joint was definitely rocking. And the joint crashed on my Streamlabs, and then I went right back into it. But we've been back on now for about the last 45 minutes. Smoke the Great, man. This is the last one I'm playing tonight, man. This is Way Above Your Head. Let's go.
Energy made this one. My youngest doing donuts in them scat packs. Plus my youngest got them yappas and them Hellcats. We spend stimmies on Hemis. Hit the spot, spend stimmies on Henny. Power move, no ghost, this is not 50. Highly medicated strand like the docs with me. Diamond game all day, I don't pack woods. My little scammer throw bands, throw it backwoods. I'm trying to get it jumping like a rat pack. Your OG got cheese, he a fat brat. I like the vibe if she lit with a big bag. I'ma take her from a daddy, no get back. I'm old school, red light, no kickback. 50 rounds in the drum, and he meant that. I see you keep a dime, I keep a zip back. So I'ma get a little more when she flip that. That probably went way above your head. That probably went way above your head. That probably went way above your head. The shooters never aim above your head. That probably went way above your head. That probably went way above your head. I'm fly like a G6, high best believe it. Fly out of zip, feed the blues till she seasick. Dive in the pool, swim a lap when she need it. Old school avert, bang it loud when I beat it. She told me that she get it from her mama, and I don't want to get it from her mama, but I don't really even need the drama. I'm just lying, I'm just in it for the drama. Stack dollars by the buku, splurge on some new shoes. She told me that it feel like a bad do a Fruit Loop. Till two stepping in the club, no boo scoop. Walk out with 2 new zips, what would you do? And told me that if I bag it, I'll run it. And I ain't got a gas 100. And I ain't had no budget, money steady going out, but I had more hundreds. That probably went way above your head. That probably went way above your head. That probably went way above your head. The shooters never aim above your head.
Smoke. Yo, Smoke. I like this joint, man. I think only thing for me that I would probably like, what I would like to see in this joint is I would like to see a little bit of variation between when you're rocking on your hook versus when you're rocking in your verses, so that we can kind of feel like there's a groove a little bit more versus it kind of going the way that it's going. I feel like your hook is where it needs to be, and I feel like the beat is doing what it needs to do. And I see like this been out for a little while. I guess you got to take this now and you got to figure out what you want to do with it. Listen, no song is too old, man. I want people to understand that no song is too old. If nobody heard it, it's new. Remember that. If nobody heard it, it's new. Get it from the mama line, right? Yeah, if nobody heard it, it's new, man. Take these records, repurpose these records, man. Take these records, chop these things up, chop them up, chop them up, chop them up, chop them up, man, and start doing different pieces of content to it, man. It could be static images. It can be, yo, you got AI, yo, you got so many things that you can be doing to make this content, man. Listen, man. Don't get me started here talking about this tonight. Don't get me started on this. For everybody that submitted their records in here tonight, right? How many of y'all have been able to register and or copyright your records? How many of y'all guys have done that? I know a lot of people submitted records. How many folks' records are registered? How many folks went through the whole process of, title registration, going through Illuminate, going through Media Base, for those who are trying to get record, radio play? How many of y'all have gone through the process of making sure that your publishing is set up, making sure that you got your ASCAP or your BMI stuff set up, making sure that you're on Sound Exchange and all that other good stuff? How many folks have done that? Can I see something in the chat to tell me what's going on with that? Because if you haven't done that, man, that's you got to do that, man. Right? If I look at your YouTube and you got 1,000, 2,000 streams, that's at the end of the day, man, that's generated income. You know what I'm saying? So people might not think that it is, but it's generated income. And if you're not set up appropriately, you're not getting what's yours. And if you're not getting what's yours, somebody else gonna take it. But what I want to tell everybody tonight, man, is this has been a treat, right? For my usual suspects, right? For my folks that normally are watching us make music tonight, when we normally making music, like this has definitely been a really good experience. And I think what I want to do with this is I want to continue this in some way or fashion, or try to implement it a little bit more. Yeah, I got to figure out how I can just kind of fold this in, man. Listen, we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of things to do. Like I said, the portal is coming soon. So once that's my goal is to hopefully get it up in the next week. So I got to really go overtime, and I got to make sure that we can get that done. But I've also been trying to gear up for this Cody release, so that's really been taking a lot of time out of us. Just trying to make sure that we have the right amount of content to make sure that we can promote this thing. And we're trying to figure out, if we want how we want to introduce it as an artificial artist. You know what I'm saying? So we want to make sure that we're introducing it the right way, and we're not making people feel like we're trying to usurp artists and all that other stuff. That's not what's happening. So I want to tell everybody that I appreciate them. I'm about to sign off this thing. It is close to 1 o'clock in the morning. I hope to be back here tomorrow night, but we will be doing most likely we'll be doing a live music production tutorial and or cook up tomorrow, for the most part, and then I have to find a cadence for that music reviews. Maybe every other night, or maybe 2 or 3 nights out of the week. I'll figure it out, or maybe I might start earlier in the day. It all depends on just the vibes. But I want to thank everybody that's been submitting their records. Listen, shout out to y'all putting your records out there for want to get the criticism so that we can kind of let the iron sharpen the iron, right? Like, this is the main thing, is letting the iron sharpen the iron. And who else better to give you that than people who have really worked with people who are really in this business for real, real credits, real artists. You know, if you really think about it, this is the top of the food chain of artists that we've worked with that are still working at a very high level. And I want people to understand that this is this part of the process. You know, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep getting better. And just stick with it, all right? So before y'all get out of here, we're going to play some Cody.
Arkatech Beatz.
What do you do when the love's that good? Every single inch is working like it should. What's a girl to do when a man's that fine? Feeling like a diamond, shining all the time. When he says he wants me, baby, don't you know? It drives me insane and I can't stop thinking about you, baby. It drives me insane and I can't stop thinking about you, baby. It drives me insane and I can't stop thinking about you, baby. It drives me insane and I can't stop thinking about you, baby. What do you do when the love's that good?
Peace, y'all. Have a good night, man.